Hello, guys. Um, I don't know even how to start, but I'll try my best. It's my first time actually doing something like this. So again, I'm Tigel. My accent, if you're listening, is from Israel. But I chose not to speak in Hebrew, in English. I'm also an American, and I think it's a broader language that a lot of people can understand. So, I just got out of shower. I'm not filming this because let's film it when I'm out of shower. It's just like I had this like good shower and I was thinking and I started like a bad spiral in my mind, and then I would like cut it out, like put everything into order, and like I normally have glasses, so I don't even know how I look like. I just see this little thing popping out. So yeah, so I felt like the urge to take my camera and just start filming because I feel like if not now, then when? Because like I just need that courage to press the button, start talking, and hopefully to say on my mind. So I have a lot of things going on in my mind. I have a lot of things, a lot of dreams, a lot of things that I want to do and concentrate on. Even either way, I wanted to always do a vlog for certain things in my life and like my opinions and whatnot. But the main thing and why I'm talking to you guys right now and like did this whole video is about a certain topic um, that I'm starting to realize that I don't give a lot of focus to lately, or like try to not think about it because I just want to have a normal life and like pursue my wants and my needs. And okay, so before we continue on, that thing I'm talking about is called the term that I got to know only a year later. Sorry for the whole drama, I'll just say it, earworm. That's the term for my condition. Earworm, for people that don't know, it's a condition when you have a certain music that plays in your head. I think it could be in notes, but for me particularly, it's songs. So the thing with songs is that my mind plays songs 24/7. Could be songs that I'm not really even familiar with, not songs on my normal playlist. They're just random songs that I can hear in the radio. Hear they're mostly very catchy, um, and they play in my mind. So I'm doing this experience where I'm going to talk about it, put awareness to this condition. I don't know how many people are going through what I go through. So let's narrow it down. I didn't write anything. I didn't prepare myself for this video, so I don't know where to start. And it's all like messy. And hopefully in the future I can do it in a better way, a way that I can go thoroughly through the whole experience. I'll try now. So first thing I would say that the normal thing, I didn't read a lot about it. I didn't do a lot of research because I didn't want to face this condition. It took me time to even like Google it, like a year or so. That the first time I Googled it, I think I got a little relief, a little tiny relief, because before that I actually felt that I'm going mad, like crazy. Like this can't happen. I'm the only person in the world this is happening to. The first time I wrote it on Google, like it was hard to find it. I didn't know the term earworm. I just wrote down constant music in my mind, like repetitive songs. I didn't even know what to look for, and I swear I couldn't find any result. Like There was nothing that's like, this is what I'm feeling. Somehow, some way, I wrote something, I got into YouTube, and then it said earworm, and then there was a guy sitting in like next to a waterfall, the trees, and he was talking about it for a little bit. So I was like, okay, there's a condition to it. It's called earworm. I'm maybe crazy, but I'm not the only one that's crazy. Um, so the more I read in that period of time, I understood that it's something that comes and goes. You can have it for a week, obsess about it, and then it goes away. Like the longest time that I heard people have it is 3 weeks. Now it's my first time doing a video on it. You're the first ever people to know about my condition. Most of my family don't know about it. My friends don't know about it. I have a partner right now. He knows about it. We don't really get into that conversation because, again, it's something I feel like I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter. It's not going to help. But I think it's time. I feel ready. I feel ready to talk about it. I am. I could say that it's been almost 3 years, this earworm problem going on. 3 years. I remember the exact day that it started. I was in Australia for 6 months, and then I went to Thailand to do a yoga instructor. Different topic. Was the last person that needs to go to a yoga instructor course because I was doing maybe 5 minutes yoga beginners on YouTube, and somehow I came into the yoga instructor, and then we started. I think that's my excuse to how it started, but I remember that it was like 3 weeks, and there was a lot of yoga and meditation, and I tried to get a grasp on meditation, how you can get to that place that you can like shut down your brain and not think about not thinking, and the thinking of not thinking, and the little one that's behind that that's thinking about me not thinking. Like, I didn't grasp that under feeling that you can actually shut down and not think about thinking about thinking about thinking. So it went on and on and on. I did meditation, and I was like not able to get that perfect meditation when you're fully shut down. But I think there was a moment there that for a split second, I think that I'm in the meditation where I felt like, wow, I think I had a moment there when I was totally blank. So that was exciting. And I finished the course. Well, I'm telling you, this is try to explain. I finished the course. I waited to get my visa back to Australia. I was on a tourist visa. I applied for my worker's visa. I got the approval. I was in Thailand, ready to go back to Australia. And then it was holidays in Israel, and I was traveling the world back then and not figuring out my life. That's a big story, but I was like checking flights to Australia, and then I found this really, really, really cheap flight to Israel, where I was not ready to go back home. I was not planning to go back home. I was living for 5 years in the States, so Israel was not home anymore. It was just like a place where my parents are, my friends are, like, but I wasn't planning to go visit. It was a holiday the next day, and I saw in Israel, and I saw suddenly this like $300 flight to Israel from Thailand, which, if you understand flights, it's almost around $700-800 normally, and it was a straight flight, and it was the next day, and I had that instinct in my mind where I'm like, you know what, go to Israel. I don't know, go visit your family, visit your friends. You could always go back to Australia. I think I like wanted I wanted, like, deep down in my mind, I remember I did like a meditation. I have this little heart on my, I don't know if you can see it, on my toe. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll show you if you see it. So I was meditating, and I was like, doing like this, going all the way down like I would normally do, and then I saw that little heart on my toe, and I was asking myself, what does your heart say? Like Australia, Israel, and then I felt like the urge to like go to Israel. I don't know why, I don't know how, just go to Israel, figure that out. And I'm a spontaneous girl, I'm like not a big thinker. I want to go to Australia. I booked the flight. The next day I'm there. I don't even know where I'm gonna begin with. How does Australia look like? Where is it on the map? I just one day said I'll go to Australia, and I went. So, story short, which I don't know how to do, but I'll try. I booked the flight. I went to the airport like I would normally do before a big flight. Going on my straight flight to Israel. I don't consider myself a person that remembers a lot of things. I don't know why. It gets me a little emotional talking about it. I don't know, but I'll say. I remember sitting on a chair, on the chair in the flight. I would, the row that's like on the right side, but on the hallway. I don't know how to say it. Like the one that's closer to the hall. Like not inside, not in the middle. I felt a song coming to my head. I'm not sure which song, I'm not sure. I don't remember nothing. Just remember music in my mind. Then I didn't give it too much thinking. I was just having music in my head, and I guess it's something. I know that it's something that happens in a day to day to a lot of people. That's common to have like a song stuck in your head. So then I didn't think about the song sticking in my head. I went back and forth, like I was sitting. I then noticed that there was like a emptier spot to sit. So I took my stuff, I went there, I met this guy, just a random kid. He was talking about mental health, I remember, and just like I'm like, mental health, it's all in the mind. And he was talking about suicide and things like that. And I was like, so confident in explaining him that like, yeah, I understand, I'm empathic to what you're saying, but everything is in the mind, and we need to work on that, and we need to like feel strong in ourselves, and like sometimes things can happen and shit happened, and just go through it. And just like we were talking randomly, I was doing some yoga stretches there, and just like again like a random thought about like this music in my head still playing, not giving it too much attention, but it started to bother me. I don't take headphones to flights. I don't take computers. Normally, 90% of the time, I fall asleep. I roll into a bowl, and I'm the best sleeper at flight. I can wake up for food, eat my food, go back to sleep, wake up. Like, I'm controlling the flight, bro. Like, I'm a sleeper. And I couldn't sleep for that whole flight. And I was curious if it's about me being excited that I'm going back to Israel, whatever. I don't know. I was a 24-year-old, I think. Yeah, before my 25th birthday. 24, a big shot, different story. A girl that's been through a lot, had her own business, strong woman, independent, traveling the world, doing my thing. Came back to Israel, seeing my family, my friends, and noticing that I have this music in my head that is not stopping. Just not stopping and not going anywhere. I wake up trying to do my whole new routine, doing my yoga, 40, 50 minutes. First day having a song in my head, but random stupid songs from 20 years ago, the catchy. How's the one I used to always have in the beginning? No. Even now, like I have songs running in my head, and it's like I can order them. No, it's not you. I have to remember that song because It was like a childhood, like not childhood, like growing up song with my friends. Uh, so it was this catchy girl song that you sing about boys. I can't remember the song you sing now that I need it. My head won't come up with that song. I have a different song. I can have a Gucci on. I'm in my Louis Vuitton. That's what I have right now in my head, in my shower. It's still on. So, yeah. I know it seems a little crazy, but here I am talking about it, getting it out there so it'll be easy on me. So I did yoga 40 minutes, another day, and I'm like, whatever, it's gonna go by, it's a thing, not even putting too much attention into it, whatever. I noticed that I need to start putting music, any kind of music, would take away the music in my head. So I just put a music, like a indie kind of song, can do my practice perfect. Every time that there is a distraction, 90% of the time, not every time, 90% of the time when there's a distraction, TV, music is the ultimate. Music stops music, but voila, I'm a girl that doesn't like to hear so much music. I love music. I like music that is, how you say, I can like trashy music, but I normally like music that is, vintage, 70s, 80s. Like, I like music for certain. I like beyond, like, I can, it's so hard to explain. Everything. I like everything and I hate everything. That's what I like it, but when I choose it, when I have the kick for it, I don't like it all the time. So I'm not also the kind of person to just play music. I can be in a position that I I normally wear glasses and now I don't wear them, so I can't even see myself in the camera, which is good. It helps me feel like I can let go and say my mind, even though I feel like I'm going around and around and around, and I want to be concentrated because I want to help you guys. I want to not help you guys, I want to help me. First of all, I want to get it out there. I want to talk about something that I feel like I'm going through it alone. Not a lot of people know this, and just letting go of it. Like, I had this shower now where I felt like I don't even acknowledge that what I have is like a mental health issue. Not like I felt a lot of times that I can go crazy because of it, but like I was the most ambitious, feisty girl. I'm still am, but like I feel like it took something away from me. Like not my confidence, maybe confidence, but like that feeling that everything is under my control. Like I can do whatever. It's all into me. It's like a disease that I have that I can't control it. And let me tell you guys, I'm a free spirit, but I'm a control freak. I like everything according to my way, and it's a big lesson for me because that's one thing that I cannot control. Imagine waking up and the first thing you have before opening your eyes is the upcoming song that will randomly play in your head. And it continues, and you can say hello to people and just be involved in what they're saying and watch TV and maybe not have it, but the second you have some quiet, there's no quiet. There's never quiet. There's 24/7 music playing in your head. You go to bed and there's not a chance that you're going to fall asleep with that. having music, and you can think while the music is still playing. So I hope I would make it much more organized, this video, because there is stages in my life with this particular matter. So the first year was terrible. Also, my life was a little shaky coming back to Israel, figuring out my life. It was a little before the pandemic hit, but the pandemic, I had a lot of family problems and issues. But that was when the volume was up. Like, bro, was up. It was like up. It's like having a rock band in my brain. Like, I could think, but the music was always louder. And that was the worst year because I would wake up and check if it's there. And it's there always. And it's like, like trying to do things to not think about it, and trying to do things to maybe will go away, maybe it's not, maybe it's here, and not Googling it, not checking it. Me and my little madness going around my head. And it took a toll on me. Sorry for my language. It took a toll on me. It was very, very disturbing. No one knew. I think I hinted about it to my mom, just like a small little hint, but she couldn't even get it. And it was just me and my brain going through that. And the second and third year, I would say that this year would be the best year because I sort of am with an acceptance to it. Like, I want to get to a position that I am aware of it. It's not controlling me, and I can do whatever I want. Gain the confidence to like not think about it. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but it's like when it takes a toll on you, it's like it's not physical. It's not like you can't walk or talk. It's just like bites eating me a little slowly but surely, and not realizing that it's somehow impacted me in a way that I disappeared, that I'm not trying to be my best version, not trying to. There was a lot of things, pandemic in the world, that I could be optimistic and pessimistic, and when all things go to shit, I'm like it impacts me too. But like I think that that's a very big part of why I am not flourishing, not allowing myself, not having the courage to do things that in my early 20s I would be like, yeah, no, easy, no worries, done. And now it's not like that. And first and foremost is talk about it. Say hi, I'm Tegel, I'm 28. I'm a strong, independent woman, and I have earworm. I have constant music in my head, and I want it to be less of a big deal. I want to talk about it, even though I feel weird and I feel like who gives a shit, and like probably the only, not only, but not a lot of people have it, or like who, and if you have it, why would you want to listen to me? And I just want to say, if there is people out there that can relate or not relate, or have friends and family, people that have that. We're still normal. We're still beautiful. We're still smart. We're still capable. We're still badass bitches or bitch. I don't know if bitches for boy and girl. Probably yeah, but yeah, just like what's up, and hopefully I can talk about it more. I feel like I was not organized and explaining you all of this in a matter where I can like write down points and like explain you the data about this condition, when did it start, who's the first one to have it, how many people are suffering from it. Now that I think about it, I can actually do a thorough check and be more knowledgeable about it. And um, but first way of dealing with the problem is admitting it. So that's what I'm doing, and giving you some background about myself and this thing or condition or friend, or I say friend because sometimes it can even be a friend in a way that not having quiet. I don't know, maybe friends with the feeling of only me and me knows about it. So it's like makes you think, makes you like scrape your brain a little more, I guess, or makes you go through a situation where in different life, different story you wouldn't go through. So there's also positive in this, I'm sure. But let's talk about this as let's make this more often. I wanna talk about other things, good things. Like I wanna do things and keep. Sorry, Hebrew is. I have a lot more words I can use, and it's another thing. I block myself from using like a blog because I'm like, when I look for words that I want to use, they're like disappear. So yeah, I'm also very happy and funny and like having the best life, no complaints. Like I will complain about fucking a lot of things because there's always this motion, right? But it's good. It's all good. And I want to talk about a lot of other things, but I think that to start with is this, because this is that thing that I wouldn't take off my chest, and I would be like, I'm the person to talk with about everything and have best friends here and there, da, 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 and this would be like, I'm not talking about it. So I'm talking about it. I'm proud of myself, and I want you guys to be proud of yourself and to feel more free to speak about it. It's not something you can need to be shy on. If people say, "No, who cares? You only have music in your head," bro, it's a condition. Sorry, it's a thing. It messes with your head. It's a lot. It's loud. It's not clear, and sometimes it's just shitty music. So that's a thing too. And just let's talk about it. So I hope you will join me again. And I hope I can come a little more knowledgeable about the data because that's also important. Um, but thank you for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Peace and love.